In one point of my career, I believed that hard work alone will lead to success. And it was working for a while. But when I moved from a smaller practice to a larger practice, everything has changed. The standards were higher, responsibilities were greater, and I suddenly felt I felt stretched, often uncomfortable and incompetent. And, and later I recognized that it wasn't failing. That period was growing, and it was very important. We need to grow. But through this experience, I realized that because I was hungry and I wanted to have bigger opportunity, I wanted to grow, I quickly realized that if I want to achieve what I want to achieve, is that I really need to be more clear about the value I create, about direction I want to take, about making my value visible, and really reaching out to people who may create opportunities for me. I really needed to make sure that they understand my ability, my skills, and what value I can create to them. I stopped asking myself, how could I achieve more through hard work? I started to ask myself question, who am I becoming? What I can create for others? And how make this value that I create more visible? And this shift shaped my trajectory, and I was able to accelerate my career. And this is what I want for you, because I truly believe that you don't need years and years of practice to be able to step up. It's very important to ask for help, ask for mentors, and model strategies those successful people have employed. And therefore, you don't need to go to build your career for 100 years. You want to accelerate that and start doing what you really want to achieve in your life. Let's move to the second tool that I promise I will give it to you, the demand gap audit. At this point, I really want to pause and turn this conversation into reflection, because your insights are very useful. You know a lot about yourself. You have your wisdoms. You've got a lot of knowledge about what you can offer and so forth. I will be asking you 3 questions. Take about 30 seconds for each question and try to find the answer. So the first question is, what am I already good at that people may still not fully see? This matters because many of you already have stronger value than your current signal. You may be really good in problem solving, in coordination, in judgment, documentation, communication. I want you to go through your experience, through what happened in the past, and start digging out those skills. The second question is, what do I want to become known for in the next 12 months? You see, you are not designing the whole life. Is it something that you want to work on in the next 12 months and develop? Have a think about this. This might be your secret passion that you haven't been able to show to everyone. And the third question is, where is my biggest gap right now? Is it clarity? Do people know what I want to create? Do I know what I want to create? Credibility. Do you need a stronger proof? Do you need more evidences to underpin the value that you create? or visibility. Are the right people knowing about your value, your other version of you, something that you feel very strong and you have skills, but nobody really knows. And the third tool that I want to share with you is your roadmap from selected to in demand. Because you are not here so I entertain you. Without implementation, we can't make any progress. So I really want you to take action and do this. So in the next 24 hours, I want you to take the step one, clarify your direction. Decide what you want to be known for and the value you wish to communicate. Do it in the next 24 hours. And then perhaps you need a few days to work on step two, build your proof, because you need to gather the evidences. You need to look through your projects and through your achievements to build your case, your credibility case. And step three, strengthen visibility. And this is something that you can start tomorrow. First of all, identify the areas that your value is under-communicated and start to create a strategy for yourself. Who needs to know about your value? Perhaps you need to update your LinkedIn profile. Perhaps you need to engage more in the meetings. Maybe share your experiences on LinkedIn. You see, social media, it's a very convenient way about showing your expertise. And I notice more and more architects now posting about their projects, but most of the time they're showing the final result. But what's important is people want to know what challenges you had and how you resolve those challenges. And there is always a step four, because you can't just do it once. This is never-ending task for you, that you will clarify your direction, you will add more proofs to your expertise, and then you will find new people that need to know about you. So the bigger takeaway from today that I want you to take is to be more focused on being clearer, more credible, and more visible. And if this webinar helped you to realize that your value is bigger than your current signal, I'd like to invite you to take the step to take the Architect Clarity Scan. And so what is it? I developed that scan to help architects to find the answers about the strengths, about the expert direction, how to find the blockages, and also what are the gaps. If you identify where you want to go, there's always a gap. You must develop more skills. Who would like to take the opportunity and do this scan? It's totally free. It takes probably about 20 minutes to answer all the questions. And these questions are to trigger your thinking. And so when you finish your test, send me your results. I will send you a link to book a call where we can meet, and it's 15 to half an hour call where I can direct you to your next step. Take advantage now. Don't leave it and go from here without any decision, because it's very important that you take decision and you take the opportunity that is given. There are resources, there are people who want to help, there are mentors. Don't think that you want to do it by yourself. Take the opportunity. This concludes my presentation, and now I'd like to open Q&A space where please ask your questions and reflect. And maybe if you don't have a question, don't share with me, share with us your biggest aha moment. Thank you.